Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Danya and thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a couple things. First, I'm going to be reviewing the Soft Glam Anastasia palette, and I'm very excited to try this on. I'm going to actually be giving a small giveaway. That giveaway includes the Anastasia compact mirror and a mini lip gloss. So if you want to know how to enter that, you just keep on watching and I will let you guys know. So on today's video, I will not be focusing on all of my face. I will just be doing my eyes today so I can review this, and I'm actually going to be doing the Define and Refined Brows kit. So I'm just going to be doing my eyes today and my brows, not my whole face. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we will get started. Okay, you guys, so I am currently back and I'm going to start with my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and conceal and prime those. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. one, and I'm just going to be applying a couple dots on here. And then I already have my beauty blender wet, so I'm just going to be applying that all over. And then I'm just going to be using this Stay My Remold powder, and then just also put the powder all over my lids, so it's not too smudged whenever I go in and doing those colors. Okay, so now that that is done, I am going to open up the package. And something that I really like about this packaging, it's that it has the colors right on the back of the packaging. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And this is how it looks. It has this opening, and of course it has this so that the fallouts and whatever doesn't go all over the place. And these are the colors. The colors are truly beautiful. They are really natural. We have some shimmers, we have some mattes, we have some dark colors. So I really do like that. And it comes in with a brush. So I'm going to start off, and I actually want to try the brush, so I'm probably going to be using the brush today. I'm going to go in with the fluffy one, and I'm going to start off with the shade Tempera. And then something that I like with these palettes, it's that it has the names right under the shadow, and then because it's really more easier to understand the colors. So I'm just going to be buffing this color all over my eyes, and then this is just kind of like a transit color, and this is going to help blend out the rest of the color, especially those dark colors that you have that are going to be coming in. The palette does have a little bit of a fallout, as you guys can tell, but I don't really mind as long as it performs what's supposed to be doing. So okay, and then I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is Orange Soda, and I'm just going to be working that color right in the crease. So this is the crease all up here. And then I'm using the same brush on the same side, and the reason that I'm doing that is because the first color that we used wasn't so bright, so it's not going to mess up the rest of the shadows that I'm doing right now. I'm going to blend in. That's the only reason. If it would have been a darker color, for example mulberry, then yes, I would have changed the brush. So it's picking up pretty well. It's performing nicely, but I feel like this brush is not really doing the work, so I'm going to leave this brush aside, and I'm going to be doing another brush. I'm going to be using this Ulta brush, and it says creased, so I'm going to be putting that in. Hopefully this does a little more better job. And then I'm just doing like wiper motions and circular motions just up here in the crease. We don't want to put this in the lid because I want to do a little something different on the lid. And then like I said, yes, there is a little bit of fallout, but I don't really mind as long as it does what it's supposed to be doing, which is blending out really nicely. Okay, now that I have these up here, I'm going to be moving on to a next color, and the next color that I'm going to be using is burnt soda, which is the one right here at the bottom. I'm using the same brush since the colors were almost a little identical. And I'm going to be working onto this color base mostly right here, and then just dragging the rest up here. Small circular motions is fine. The less small circular motions you do, it's the best. I'm sorry, you guys. I have my dog here, and then I'm babysitting my sister's puppy. They get really wild. Like, she gets really angry at him because, I don't know. So excuse the noise, please. Okay. So that one looks really pretty. Like I said, the colors are performing really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little more of that. Tap the excess out. If you tap the excess out before applying the shadows on you, it's less likely that you're going to have fallouts all over under your eyes. And if you don't, then you will have some fallout, which is fine. I really don't mind, but I just like to basically do it before even applying that up there. So now I'm going to go in with the color Mulberry, which is this one right here. And I'm going to actually get a different brush. I'm going to be using I'm actually going to go back in with the Anastasia one, and I'm going to be using the fluffy one again. I want to see if it was just the other color. And then we're going to be focusing that one right here in the inner, and then just like halfway, a little less than halfway. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, and then just drag the rest that's up there again. Then just grab a little bit more, and then do the other side. Then like I said, the circular motions, smaller ones you do, I feel like it actually blends everything even better. Okay, so you guys kind of seeing the difference now of the range colors. So I'm going to go back in with, I'm going to use Rustic now. Get that color. And then apply it on there as well, and then just kind of move it up to the front, to the inner corner of your eyes, almost. Like right above the corner of your eye. So I'm going to go in to the other eye now, grabbing the same shade, which is just Rustic, and then just go in here. Can you guys kind of tell that since I didn't tap the excess out, you guys can kind of see a little bit. You see that coming out? That's what bothers most of the people, but it doesn't really bother me. And then just drag the rest over to the front, right on top of the inner corners. Okay? And then I'm just going to be grabbing a big, fluffy, clean brush, and then just kind of just buff all of the edges out. Because you guys kind of see how that looks. Yeah, we're going to fix that in with a big fluffy brush. Not too big, but enough big to where the edges are blended well and buffed out. Okay. And then going to go into this side. Alright, so now that I have done that, I'm going to go in with another flat brush that looks like this, and I'm going to go in to the color Fairy, and I'm just going to kind of tap on that, and that's just going to go all over my crease. But before doing that, instead of just applying it like that, I'm going to go in back in with my concealer and then just add a little bit on the side of my hand. And with another clean brush, I'm going to use the one from Anastasia. Just kind of damp that concealer, the brush on the concealer, and then just kind of put it right on the crease. Okay, I think I'm going to have to grab a little bit more of that, or I'm just actually going to go ahead and just apply a couple dots on there. And then just start to kind of clean that out. Yeah, just like that. And now what I'm going to do is go in with that brush that I had. And then just put that shimmer right on top of there. Okay, and then I'm going to do is grab a fluffy brush and then just try to clean that up a little bit, because we just want that shimmer right up in the crease. We don't really want it nowhere else other than the crease. Okay. Alright, so that's how it kind of looks. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so I am back, and as you guys can see, I have them on both eyes now. So I'm going to actually go back into the palette, and I'm going to be using kind of a big fluffy brush now, the one I used to buff everything out. And I'm going to go back in with Mix Sienna in with Rustic, and put that all over the top of the crease, kind of just buffing out any of the other shimmers that decided to go a little more than what it was supposed to be. So just doing that, buffing it out, adding a little bit more color in there, and we should move on. Alright, so that is it. Now we're going to go down to the lower line, and for that I'm going to be using, I have this really thin one. It is this thin, and I'm going to go in with the color Cypress Umber, which is this one right here beside the really dark black one. And I'm just going to dip it in there, and that is going to go all along the bottom of my waterline. And if you guys can kind of tell the difference a little bit down there. Okay, and then I'm also going to go in the color Sultry, which is this shimmer right here. Just kind of tap that in there, and I'm also going to be applying that on the bottom lower lash line, the water line, I'm sorry. Okay, and you guys can't really probably tell because of the camera, but like on real life, you can tell the shimmery, like the little flakes Okay, so now that I am done with that, I'm going to be just with my finger going in with my pinky back to the fairy color, and then just popping that in the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, it's like eyelash right there. So now I am definitely ready to buff all of my eyeshadows. So I'm going to be going in back with the orange soda because I don't want it to really change the color. I just want to make everything look clean. So just kind of clean that up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. And then whatever you see that it's under here, you can just grab it back your beauty blender and then just kind of clean that up a little bit. I like to do that because sometimes I get up here, up my nose, and then I just kind of like to clean that up some. Okay, so I brought you guys a little close up, that way so you guys can kind of see how my eyes look. So it's kind of like a really natural kind of smoky eye, and then right here on the lid, I just put a little bit of shimmer on it. So now I'm going to move up to my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I'm going to be testing this whole kit that I found at Ulta. It was for retail, I believe it was retail for $58, and I only got it for $34. So I wanted to give it a go. I believe, if I'm wrong, that the only thing that I have from Benefits, I think it's the Professional primer and this mini sample that they gave me for free when I purchased something else. Today I purchased this Hoola Benefits bronzer. It's my first time trying this brand, the Hoola one, so I will be actually testing that one off camera. I don't want to make this video too long. So I opened the packaging, and this is what it is. It's kind of like a little, it kind of looks like a little, like the old type of lunch boxes that you guys have with a handle, but this one does not have a handle. And then you open it up and it looks like this. So I'm not sure what this is. It says base. So let's see what this has. So this is a conditioner primer. Okay, so I'm guessing, spend it. Okay, I'll try to find out what that is later. And then we have a brow pencil, and then we also have a highlighter. So the highlighter looks like this. This one you can just use it right under here once you're done. And then obviously the pencil, we have a really fine tip. This is the ones I really do like because they help you be precise. And this is what this one is. It's called a Define and Refine Brows. And then obviously you have the little brush. And then this one, it says it's a Bravo Conditioner Primer. So I'm starting to think if maybe I have to put this one on first. So I will try to figure out what this is, and then I will get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I actually had to look this up and see how it worked, and this is what came out. You can actually apply this on each of your eyebrows before doing the brow pencil, just to make them last longer. You only do one twist for eyebrow, but since I was trying to figure it out, I took too much, so I just splitted whatever I just did on both of the eyebrows. Okay, so that is it for that. And then I'm not really sure what this is, so I'm just going to put that back in here while I figure out what that is. So we're going to be going in with the brow pencil. And since basically the primer that I just used right now, I kind of have like a little brush at the end, I won't be using my brush. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the brow pencil. It actually already dried. It feels like it's still wet, but it's not wet. As you guys can see, my finger is not wet. So I'm just going to go ahead and start on my brows. So the ways I'm going to do it is just start tracing right under where the brow hair ends. And I'm going to do the same thing on the top, right where the brow hair kind of just glance starts. And then I'm just going to start going towards, try to go towards the way where your hair is lean. Don't try to go this way, because that's just gonna, you see how it kind of just messes it up, your hair. Kind of go this way. Okay, and then that's when I will be grabbing the brush and then just kind of brush everything out. We want to make everything look natural. Blend that color that you just applied there, not just leave it there, to make it look natural, not like you actually filled them in, you know. So now that you got that done, I'm going to be using the other one. So I'm just, like I said, just start the end and then just fill it in. Fill it in. Okay, and then you guys can see like that line right there. Well, that's why the pencil is for. You're just kind of going to grab it up, fix it like that, and then just start to comb down, towards down. Don't, just like the way you used your pencil to kind of fill in, drag the lines down, that's the same thing you're going to do with your pencil. Don't go the opposite way, because it's just going to kind of mess everything up. It's going to look like messy. And then I kind of have like a little opening right there. So what I do is just try to make that little space, fill it in like right there, and then just kind of buff it out a little bit. And that fixes it. So I actually already did them both. I don't like mine to look really, really, really dark. So the color that I have them in on right now, it is more than perfect. So I am going to close that up. And that should be it. Now I'm just going to be grabbing the highlighter, which looks like this. I'm just going to open it and then just kind of drag that a little bit down towards the end. It looks like this, but obviously, of course, you can, it's too bright, you can just kind of grab the your brush and then just kind of brush that out. And then you can just kind of just brush it out, and then it'll look good. See? Then just do the same thing on that one. Then that's how it looks. Looks clean. Looks really good. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about this kit. This kit, I wanted to give it a try. I've never really had any products from the Benefits rather than that that professional thing that I had. So this kit, I'm pretty sure it's going to be really in handy. I do my eyebrows myself, but not the waxing part, but you know, like this. And I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm still new to the makeup world, so this is really going to help me work a little bit more on my eyebrows. I think they look good. I think, yes, that this kit will help me learn more. So I like this kit. From 1 out of 10, I will give it around an 8 because I'm still learning. Now talking about the soft glam palette, yes, I love it. I feel like I can do many looks with these. I love the front part because it's kind of like a very soft glam. So, yes, I like that. And then I like that it has a mirror inside. And I love the colors. I can do much more looks, like I said, with this. You can do natural, smokies, anything. So I will definitely be playing with it more. I can't really give you an honest review about it just yet because today was the first time that I used it. But yes, I will definitely keep using it and let you guys know how that works out. As of today's look, from 1 out of 10, I will probably give it a 7. Simply because I didn't practice with it a lot, but today I like the colors. It does have a little bit of fallout, but like I said, I don't mind as long as it does what it's supposed to do. So yeah, the colors look really pretty. Maybe on the camera, since I am doing this recording on my phone, it doesn't look that good, but on person it does look good. It has kind of like a really natural, and then it's got that shimmer on it. So I really liked it. Yes. So, on the giveaway that I'm going to be giving, it is the Anastasia Compact in a mini. And I actually also got this benefits bag from Ulta when I purchased, I believe it was more than $45. So I will also be throwing that in there. And the way to enter the giveaway is you just have to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and comment below that you are already subscribed. And that is it. That is all you have to do. I will be choosing the winners on Friday, so don't forget to comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a blessed day.